What's good, YouTube? Your boy Bobby Thrift back again with another video. Hopefully you're having a good day or good night wherever you are in the world. Just gonna briefly talk a little bit about some of this resale stuff that's going on, and then see what else people might want to talk about. You know what I mean? Off the rip, we talking about the shoe that is in the thumbnail and in the background that you will see. Are these Jordan 1 Low reverse breads? Very dope colorway. I felt like normally these probably would have some resale, but unfortunately right now it seems like they're just kind of chilling out right above retail. Now I'm going to go ahead and go to something that a lot of people use, StockX, even though they have a lot of backlash lately. But as you guys can see right now, 123, I think they only retail for 100. So the resale is not that. I'm curious to see if these will go up. The quality on them is pretty dope. Let me know if you guys have seen these yet in your store. I was able to scoop one up yesterday. I got lucky. This is actually a size 13. Eric, what it do, my dude? How are you doing? How was your Saturday? These ones right here. Pretty dope shoes. The quality on them is not bad. Jordan 1 Lows don't really have usually like the best quality. But these are not bad. Let me go ahead and pull this off really quick. Pretty dope colorway. I'm going quickly and getting right into it because we got people who will watch the replay. I don't want to drag it on, and I can always repeat myself. But this colorway is definitely dope. Was lucky enough to find these later on in the day. This is a size 13, but I'm not going to keep these. But I'm very curious to see. I mean, as I showed you guys right now, the resale on these are not too bad. So I have the question, like, is it, with the game changing right now, is this the best time to invest in Jordans for resale? I mean, it kind of might depend on your how much capital you have, because this could be a buyer's market when everybody's selling their stuff to get rid of it. But resale isn't really high on things like this. Hold up, I didn't share it. I didn't share it. Let me bring it back to the share. 123, these retail for 100. So if you sold these for 123 on StockX, you're kind of pretty much breaking even after fees. Normally this bread colorway, or what are they calling it? It's like it's the Jordan 1 Low Bulls bread, reverse bread toe. I saw in one listing on like Goat or something like that. Not too bad of a shoe. Let me know what's up. If you guys have Jordans, you guys have been reselling them. Have you guys had any decline in them, or are they still moving for you at the same rate? Yeah, Eric, I think so too. I think this colorway is dope too. It's also a good time for you to be able to buy them if you are a collector for yourself. But more likely, Bobby Thrift, we're talking about retail arbitrage, buying things for low and trying to get the most profit for them. So this right here, I feel like over time would go up, just like all the other ones do, because of the color blocking. Quality is cool on them. You know what I mean? I honestly feel like that, and I'm curious to see what you guys think. How long of a hold would you need to hold these for before these went up to 150? You know what I mean? They're at 123 right now, and they're not even everywhere. So usually, if they're not everywhere, the price will be a little higher. But 123, that's the last size. That's all. Size 13 is listed for 129. At size 14, 148. Not too much over retail. So is it worth getting this and trying to flip it quickly? I think that might be just a waste of time and money if you're only going to make $5, $10, $15, unless you're getting a bunch of these and making $5, $10, $15. But how long of a hold would you need to hold on to these in order for this to be significant? Exactly. I feel you, Eric. I feel you. But that's kind of pretty much when I'm talking about these shoes right here, and just in general, I've noticed the difference slightly. It hasn't really affected the way I move because I don't really resell a lot of Jordans and stuff like that. But that is a hot commodity. A lot of people do. And word to the wise, if you guys are, because I plug people who I work with and are cool people with, and one of my friends, some of you guys might know, some of you might not, but Jerome the Hustler. Oh, he's in here right now. He just slid through right now as I was about to do it. What's good, bro? I didn't even know you was here. I was just about to plug you. If you guys are looking for the infrared 4s, he actually has pairs now. Let me go ahead and show you guys this. yeah, if anybody out there is looking for them early before they come out, a trusted reseller, somebody I will, let you guys know about. Like I said, if you don't know him already, you will. But go ahead and check him out here, as he has posted right there. Pretty good size run of them. So go ahead and hit him up if you guys are interested in getting infrared 4s. That's like perfect timing, bro. That's like perfect timing. I was just about to do that. So yeah, you can also, let me know, man. Have you noticed the big difference? Anybody in the chat? Have you guys noticed the big difference when it comes to reselling? I mean, like I said, I didn't say here, but before, it's always interesting, selling things online. I feel like those amounts are more effective than hand to hand. Hand to hand, you can kind of always keep your stuff at the kind of market you want to get it for. You know what I mean? If you're being able to get things off hand to hand or have personal customers, then what's on StockX and Go and stuff like that really doesn't apply. That's one thing that's good about it. But man, I'm just chilling out, bro. I just decided to come live a little bit. I had some time a little bit later on, of course, but just briefly wanted to talk about this and come live for about 30 minutes to maybe an hour to see what's up with anybody sliding through and see what you guys think about that. Excuse me. Yeah, haven't really been doing too much. Yeah, I would think that's definitely would be a good hold because they retail for $100, $110 after tax, I think it was. So by Christmas, how much would these be? People by that time would probably, hopefully, be trying to make efforts to buy some shoes. They're saying things are happening with the economy and stuff like that. So that's going to take effect of a lot of things. But who knows, bro? Nobody knows what's up. Yeah, other than that, today, what was I doing? I kind of was recovering from being up. I was up to like 4 a.m. last night, editing a little bit. Editing some videos, just got caught up in it. I found a couple of videos I could put on in the background while I was editing, and next thing I know, it ended up being 4 o'clock in the morning. So I don't know. Got up, went to the gym, didn't do no sourcing today. I thought about it, but I actually have a lot of stuff that I'm trying to organize now. Last night, if you guys did not know, I had a whatnot auction. What not auction? Yeah, that's what it was. Definitely will be. I have another one set up. We're gonna go right back at it. Set up for Monday. Link is in the description. We'll be right back at it on Monday. We're gonna go a lot earlier in the day. See how that plays out. There's a preview there, and I will be uploading images of what I have. I will have some things obviously from my last stream, but I will add other things there too. All in all, like this shoe right here is probably something. I don't know. I'm debating on it, man. It's a size 13. I do like the colorway. Kinda. I like the back part of the shoe more than I do the toe box. But the colorway is clean. But I don't know. I don't really need them. So we're gonna see what's up with those. More than likely, they're gonna go either on whatnot or on a few online platforms. Has anybody here? Damn. I was about to ask something, but then I'm like, wait, I couldn't really remember if I wanted to ask that or not. Because there's a lot of different platforms out there, and I've been asking to see how many people, if anybody is reselling on Urban Necessities. I have been doing it, and I'm kind of trying to see if anybody else has been doing that. I want to get somebody else's experience to see what's up. I mean, my experience with that has definitely not been a problem, but it's just not really a necessity to really use it. It's cool. It's just to have your shoe and stuff in another location, but that's just another place to have to keep track of. Blase. It's about narrowing things down and executing more that way. You know what I mean? Yeah. You have a good amount left of those 4s, or you sold through them so far? I mean, I know that's kind of a hot commodity. A lot of people like them. I've heard some mixed reviews, but I've heard more people say they like them than not like them. You know what I mean? But that's overall one of the basic questions that we're trying to see. I want to know everybody's feedback, whether you're here now, and you guys, if you're here now, obviously you already said something. But if you're watching on the replay, let me know your thoughts on the resale situation for you, based on, like, you know, these Jordan 1s, these Jordan lows. I mean, it seems like the momentum is moving to the 4s. You know, 1s, depending on the colorway, I guess. But I guess recently, the last few colorways we've been getting with the 1s haven't been those colorways that you had to get. These yellow ones or Volt green ones that's about to come out, I think those are going to sit just like the other ones. But then that gray one, that black, white, and gray one, I feel like people are going after those. You know what I mean? You have a few left. Okay, that's dope. Yeah, so hopefully somebody can, you know, hit you up if you guys are looking for him. Hopefully you get to this before he sells out, whether you're here now or later. You know what I mean? But yeah, I feel like the 4s is something that people will be scooping up, because even if locally people are not on them, there's definitely people around who definitely want them. You know what I mean? Yeah, they fire, bro. Quality on them, 1 to 10 scale. What would you give the quality on them? I haven't really seen them yet, but from the images I've seen, they seem like they would be pretty dope. It's interesting to see like that colorway drop, because it didn't seem like that would be a colorway that would drop, you know, 5-6 years ago. You know, some of these colorways that are dropping with Jordans. Somebody made this comment a long time ago, and it kind of still plays sense. It makes sense. I seen the comments where somebody said a lot of the Jordans that are dropping now look like colorways that you would see if you went to those sites that have fake shoes and fake Jordans. Like back in the day, if you ever came across one of them sites by mistake, like trying to type in Foot Locker, and you type in Foot Locker MB, and it's like a whole site with Jordans and it's fake. Like, you know, you run into them by mistake, and you see all these wild colorways. And it seems like a lot of the Jordans that have been dropping now are them colorways that we would see. Like even the Thunder 4s, it seemed like that's something we would have seen somewhere before. Like, you know what I mean? And then now all of a sudden, because they put it on the right, you know, right shoe, obviously, and the right materials, it makes it go. I've been getting in the habit lately of playing with these cards, even though I haven't played cards in a minute. I don't know if you guys have flex accounts. Most of you guys probably do. But I had a couple of accounts, and I had one of them was like at 3-something million, almost 4 million. And that thing hasn't hit in the longest time. And anytime it does hit, it hits on like something that nobody wants, obviously, or in a toddler size or something like that, right? So I had to empty out my points, and I end up buying or not buying, but redeeming my points for they got a deck of cards that you can redeem and play cards with. So I remember ever since I was young, I used to always like to just shuffle the cards. I don't know what that was. I felt like I was a dealer at the casino in Vegas. Even though when I go to Vegas, I don't play the games with the cards. Like, what's that? Blackjack? I don't really do blackjack. I do roulette, man. Next time I go, I gotta hit the roulette table. Food stamp poppy, what it do? Flex, man. Flex has been so crazy. How many points do you have, bro? You know, they switched it up, bro. It's interesting, you know, to see how they did it. It used to be the more you spend, the more you win. You know, it was a rush to get to millions. I remember those days. It was fun, you know. Even like, you know, for one, getting stuff from my members on my main channel, getting stuff for them for retail was dope. But then even to just get shoes, to get the points, to get the big shoes, you know, the big releases, winning 4 or 5 shoes, 4 or 5, you know, Jordans in one release, 3 Foot Lockers, 2 champs, you know, that shit was fun, bro. And then they just shook the whole building, and now you got to get other accounts and stuff, and you know, you just gotta play the game. It is what it is. I ain't mad. You hit on bricks only. I'm saying bricks and like the toddler sizes, that's not a good size, or you know. And then another thing that's been interesting is how they've been throwing shoes up. Like I just looked, what was it today? I looked, and there's one release that they have there that they have like all mixed sizes. It's like they have 9, 11, and 8 and 7. Like, where's the missing other sizes? And I don't think it was released before, so I don't think it was a restock. I'm like, what the hell? So Yeah, I said that to say have to start another account. I mean, I have a second one. And that one's at like, let me see, maybe 600K. Wait, is it at 600K? Because that's too high, isn't it? Or no, 600K is when you're supposed to start winning, right? And then once you get to $1 million is when you lose. I wonder if you get to like 600 or 700K and then stop really spending and only spent on releases, would you be able to kind of stay in that sweet spot of just buying releases, and will they keep giving you dubs? 4 a.m. Have you gotten anything good ever on Flex? Food stamp? I'm at like 7K. Yeah. And head starts is something. And then also, I've been noticing this too, and Kua hit me up and mentioned it. I'm sure, Drum, you noticed it too. Like they lag the time. Well, for me, I mean, I noticed it. They lag the time, and when they give you your 10%, your $10 coupon or whatever that thing is after purchase, because you're going around getting a few things, picking up a few things, and you got 4 of them. They'll take a little while to have you get your first one, and you just gotta stay on it, because it kind of like tricky. For me, I'll forget. I'll have like 4 or 5, and then I'll try to do that one, and then once I'm able to complete that one, I might forget, because you gotta wait some days before they give you another one. At one point, you used to be able to fill them out one at a time, like one each day, and get them all the time. And then now they'll lag it. They definitely lag it. Whoa. They definitely will lag it. Try to make you forget. Damn, you never hit once? You might just want to try to reset now, bro, while you can. I mean, Well, now 700 is a sweet spot, so maybe you could start. But man, starting over. It's crazy, dude. They really jerked it. I mean, because people complain, And I don't, maybe not even so much complain. I think maybe it was probably a little mixture of people complaining, but then them also seeing it kind of get out of hand. I mean, but at the end of the day, all they care about is the bottom line. But when you got I'm sure there was enough complaints of people getting mad at one person hitting 8 of them, 7 of them off of the Flex account because they hit at Foot Locker, Foot Action, and Foot Locker. Well, wait, Foot Action. Did I say that right? I messed something up. Foot Action, Champs, and Foot Locker. I don't know what I just said, but yeah. Some people complained about that. I'm sure they got annoyed by that, so that's why they switched it up. But then they switched it again, and then went and switched it again. It was kind of weird, man. Kind of crazy. Uh-oh. But yeah, once again, hit up Drum if you guys are looking for those 4s. I was trying to figure something out right there. Yeah. Interesting to see. It's best to start a new one, and then, one would say start a new one. It's so easy to say that. But after you've been grinding points and getting to 700K, usually that's what you hear lately is kind of like the sweet spot. So, like I said, hopefully at some point that turns around for you. You know what I mean? I'm trying to see right now how many points I had. So currently at 674K. So I don't know. We'll see how this goes. If I can start hitting, I'm kind of right around where you at. So hopefully some things can change. You know what I mean? It's just crazy because I'm so used to saying my other number. When I go to the register, I keep telling them my other number. And I don't want to do that. I want to give them the new one. So I just be trying to make sure I double check when I tell them. Yep. But this colorway, like I said, is a dope shoe. Another shoe that I've been seeing, because I'll go ahead and show this one too. Another shoe that I've been seeing around on people's posts as far as like with some resale. There's a sneaker store out here in LA called Soul Revival, right next to the some of you guys might not know, but it's right next to like where you drop off stuff for GOAT. And they had these today listed on their store for $295. I think it was. Like, damn, But you know, of course, the store on Melrose and on Fairfax do be taxing. Oh shit, that's right by the mic. Is this too loud? My bad. But I saw that they had these. They had these for a good price. If this is too that card is too loud, let me know. I forgot that I'm doing it right by the damn microphone. If you guys watch my main channel, Bosco Mitchell, I had showed that I scooped these up when I went to Westlake. It's an Air Max 1 Premium size 11. These are actually pretty dope, and they do got some pretty good resale. Like I did say, I seen that Soul Revival had them up for like $295. So I'm like, okay. But let me know your opinions on these and what you guys think about, you know, the resale on them. I think I got one person that's gonna try scooping for me, but. And then I heard that was it the outsole that or something that glows in the dark is the outsole because the dude. What happened was I was at the store at Westlake, and you know, there was like a reseller there, and he kind of was like being pushy and trying to get to everything as they were bringing out the cart, and they even had to like warn him and like, oh man, can you guys, if you guys don't see a tag on it, can you give him a second to put the tags on it? Because he was just so thirsty trying to get to the shoes, and I guess he didn't see the guy bring over stuff to the other area, and I happened to be over there, and I scooped them up in the video. I'm like, oh man, these are crazy. And dude was like, yeah, these might be the ones you want to get. They came off for Air Max Day. They got the glow in the dark, this and that. He's trying to really let me know I should scoop them up before the other guy sees them because he would grab them. Because they had like, I think it was like 30% off at that time. This was like maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago. They had 30% off. It was like the last day of it. And it was already down to, it was, I think it was retail for normally for 160 or regardless, the tag was 160 with 30% off. So that actually came out to a pretty good steal right here. But these are dope. Size 11. I think this could be something I could get something for. The inside. Oh no, I haven't seen. I don't know, man. Okay, this is weird. For me, it's kind of weird. If I see them, then I will grab them. If it's something that's there and I could do it on whatnot or do it how I would normally do it. But I've kind of shifted a little bit from just trying to get sneakers like that. Because I've found some other lanes with other things as far as like, you know, apparel, and then you have I mean, actually shoes are still a really big part, but it's just not so much I don't want to try to sell those type of high shoes, even though mids are you kind of pass with mids, but selling them on Amazon, that's why I would kind of move a lot more of my stuff now. I get the shoes and stuff that I can move on Amazon as opposed to the shoes that I would try to have to move on Goat, StockX, or Fight Club, just because I like the process of it. You get it, you ship it in there, it sits there, and they ship it off to the person, and it's boom, bob, bing. Like so far I've had pretty good situations with that. Once I really tapped into, you know, using Keepa, shout out to John for really encouraging me to get that too. The Keepas of the world, and you know, just doing more research and knowing really what you're getting and what's gonna move. That right there, it just made more sense for me to go after them off-brand shoes as opposed to the main shoes. Because I mean, some of these you can list them, you scan them, and they might pop up on Amazon. Sometimes they do, but then you might have issues when you're trying to sell high-end stuff on Amazon. People try to really get scammy there, even on Amazon. But if you're selling like some mediocre mids and other shoes like that, you don't really have a problem. Thank God I got wood right here. But I haven't had any issues with like the only type of shoes I've tried, you know what I mean? Try like, okay, let me see if this go through, and it go through it. Okay. Like I had a Jordan 1 mid Simple Familia had sold for like $385. I was like, what the fuck, bro? You ain't gonna get that on Goat, StockX, or something like that. But Amazon, and like that's a mid, you know what I mean? So it's like, you know, people not really gonna try and get shysty with that. So thank God, you know, you do have things you have to worry about because Amazon lets people return it after a while and all these type of things. But you know, it's gotta just, you know, I guess do as best you can to try to avoid that. And the only thing I can say about that is just making sure your boxes is brand new and the shoe is not no scuffs, no marks and stuff like that. And that's it. You know. Yeah, that Eric, that Air Max 1 is nice. That blue, that UNC is nice. It got some good quality on there, man. And I wasn't really tuned in Air Max Day, so I really didn't know about these. But then they got the material up here is nice. It feels like it's some type of, I don't know what that is. It's like not. I don't think it's suede, but this is good material. And you got the mesh suede right here. This is a very dope shoe. At leisure, just getting shoes at leisure. This would be something that, if I saw it, if I was just grabbing a bunch of different shoes, this is a colorway I would definitely not pass on. Maybe I might make this the thumbnail. Hold up. All right, wait, like this. Yeah. Yeah, but out of these two, what do you guys like more? I mean, it's not really obvious. And the retail is different. This is 100, this is 160. So I think they're both dope in their own right. Kind of depends on which colorway you like more, blue or red. The Jordan is a size 13 and the Air Max is a size 11. Whoopsie. This thing right here is fire though, dude. Yeah, like I said, dude looked out. He's like, yeah, man. In the video that I posted, if you guys haven't watched it, because I kind of highlighted that little segment right there. Dude was like, yeah, man, they came out Air Max Day. They're dope. They're limited. Like, so if you're trying to find a shoe that's coming across that's the steal, that's the one right there, bro. That's the one you should get. Like, he made sure I know, like, yeah, you should grab it. So I'm like, I'm gonna look out for dude next time I see him because he had to do that. Especially because the dude who's the reseller, he knew him, and a few of the guys knew him because I guess this guy goes there all the time. But he's just really pushy and like, oh, what's this and what's that, and you got anything in the back, and just like extra. There's a way to go about it. There's a way to go get 50 pair and be cool about it, and there's a way to go get 50 pair and be an ass. There's a way to go get 10 pair and be an ass. You know what I mean? But it was no shame, no big deal to me. That's what he was not getting hype shoes. He did grab a few like some Jordans that they had there, but it was nothing too crazy. But like that's one thing that I like about the lane that I kind of go to now, because when I go to the outlets and I do see other people there, or if I'm there and other people come who look like resellers, 8 times out of 10, because it is getting more people starting to do it. So 8 times, I'll say 7 times out of 10, they're there for the main shoes to try to flip. The main shoe that's on the back wall or the main shoes that's there, like they're there for that. Not too many people are doing what Drum and myself do. Drum, of course, does it on the big scale, but like retail arbitraging and looking kind of for like all the shoes, not just this, but like all the shoes are open to you. And for me, I kind of go to like the same thing, like whatever shoes are open to me that scans, but I kind of go to not necessarily the back wall. I can't do I'm about to say I don't really do the back wall, but I definitely do the back wall. And I definitely will be attending and getting things from the back wall more, especially when it comes to like doing things for whatnot, but yeah. Oh yeah, like finding women's blazer lows or Nike Quest 2 or those type of shoes that people was like, huh, you grabbing those? Though, what the hell are those? And those do well, they move quickly. You can get a good margin on them and get more, and their prices be low, and they have a discount on them already on top of it. Like, you know what I mean? I had went out the other day when I was out with Cool last week. We went a few different outlets, and I think I saw his video, but when we were there, I didn't see them, and he forgot to mention them to me. But they had those nursing shoes, and they had them in a couple colorways. So when I watched this video, I had looked them up, and I seen they had a couple colorways there, and at the outlets they're selling for like $19 with 25 or 30% off on them, 20 or 30% off on them, off of $19, and they retail for I think 100 something or either 90 something. It was something high, and I was like, damn, I fucked them up. Yeah, for the most part, that's the goal. With the Air Maxes, yeah, for the most part, I'm just debating if I'm gonna go ahead and try to put it on whatnot and start the auction off of what I want for them, or see if somebody hits me up about them. Because I see on Alias, I had them in there too, or Goat, my bad. Yeah. The highest offer is like 186. That's definitely too low, especially when I seen that somebody had them listed for 295, even though that is a store. But yeah, definitely. I think they both are dope too. You know what I mean? There's still a lot of bangers out there, man. It's just that they're oversaturating one shoe. So I feel like that's why that shoe right there, like, these Jordans, it's crazy to see. I just went, like I said, a couple of days ago, I seen, too many retros. Jordan 1 Brotherhood. What was it? It was a lot. Jordan 5 Easter, Jordan 5 Green Bean. You know what I'm saying? It's just cool to see. Oh yeah, the Heritage, the Brotherhood. You got the tie-dye mids. They had the Chili 9s popped up again. They have more Chili 9s show up again. Like, damn. They're everywhere if you try to get them for either retail and hold them or, for personal. This is the time to go ahead and scoop up some personals. Oh yeah, and they had the yellow Gore-Tex. I thought the yellow Gore-Tex would have been a shoe that people would have grabbed up because people did like the first 2 Gore-Tex that came out. 13 out the door. You scooped them? So I'm saying 13 out the door for nursing shoes, and that's a hot commodity. The best colorway is the black colorway, but the all white colorway and the white and blue colorway was pretty nice. I don't know if you guys saw my video I dropped today. That was actually an older video, not a throwback video, but like a video from maybe like 3 weeks ago when I went to the outlet. I had found those. It's funny because I had a bad experience with them, but I found another colorway and I did it the right way. So I found those biker shoes for like $39, and they had like 30% off at the time when I found them. And I was able to scoop up some of those. I had put that in the earlier video today. That was like the first part of the video when I was able to find some of those biker shoes. But what I meant by having a bad experience before was like last year or a year and a half ago, I found the black and red colorway for $29. And I made the mistake. I don't know why. I don't know how I got that mixed up, because when I found them, I initially picked them up for Amazon. But then when I got home, they didn't come up for me. They didn't pop up for me. It was very strange how that happened. But at the time I did, when I would go find the shoe, I would look up on multiple platforms. So I found out at the time that I could get the most money for those. Here they go. I'm gonna show you what colorway, but I have found out that I was able to. Yeah, 11 lows, 72 and 10s are sitting everywhere too. That's definitely true. So this shoe right here, or this bike shoe, $39.99. I have found these. This screen sharing. I have found those and scooped up like about 6 of them, I think it was, of the sizes that work. But like the previous year and a half, I have found a black and red colorway of this one, and they were $29.99 with a discount. And like I said, when I was looking them up, I could have swore I saw them pop up on Amazon, but I think it was Fight Club, because at that time I was really heavily doing and sending in things to Fight Club. So I bought like about 6 of them at the time too, and sent them in the Fight Club, and it ended up being a bad idea. But then after being at Fight Club for like a year, them shits did sell. I think I have like 2 or 3 still left. But yeah, man, pretty good. I mean, this is the time to have them or sell them, because it is kind of spring, summer, so people are definitely out there biking a lot more. So I was kind of happy to find those. But yeah, 13 out the door for those nursing shoes would have been fire. I'm mad that I didn't scoop them up. But it is what it is. That's how I be, Definitely. So, it's been interesting to see how this turns out, how it's been going. Hopefully things turn around. If you have stuff you're sitting on, might be the time to try to get rid of stuff too. I don't know. It kind of depends on what you have and how much you have faith in your product. You know what I mean? As far as how long you want to hold it for, as opposed to selling it. But yeah, we're gonna get out here probably this week a little bit and get to some more stores. Been trying to pump out more content on this channel, definitely, as well as the other ones. So yeah, if you rock with me, man, just hit the like buttons on the video, share the videos, watch them to the end, all that good stuff. We've been rocking for about 35 minutes. I don't want to hold you guys too long. I appreciate you guys sliding through. I'm about to get out of here. You know, you guys have a great night wherever you are in the universe. Have any questions, go ahead and DM me on Instagram. Follow me on Whatnot. The auctions will get better. I will be more consistent, especially this coming week. You know, that's the start of it. That's the goal, to be just going more and more. You know, you got to just keep plugging away at stuff like this, especially when you're in a different type of niche. That's what I will say, because I do have some stuff, but I do have stuff that's not really hyped, and I want to really get rid of that shit because I was able to sell it in other platforms, but I do want to do it this way through the auction. So I just got to get consistent enough and build my audience that will buy that stuff at the prices that I'm trying to get it for, you know, which is not bad. I mean, $50 for the shoes I was putting up, a lot of them cost around that after taxes and stuff like that, and, you know, shipping fees and everything like that, plus Whatnot fees. That's why I started my $50 makes no sense, because Whatnot got their fees like everybody else does. So it makes sense. But yeah, just stay tuned to that. Link is in the description. Also, join the Discord for information or just being in tune with what I got going on. And then also, once again, if you're just joining, if you guys want those infrared fours early, hit my boy Drama up. He's in the chat. Also, early in the video, early in this live stream, I did show you guys his Instagram, so you guys can hit him up that way too. But big shout out to anybody coming through. If you haven't already done so, do me a favor, hit the like button, share the video, and we'll definitely be doing more live streams like this too, man. For sure. And earlier too. I just did it tonight because I had to chill out a little bit. And tomorrow in the daytime, I'll be out all day, kind of just taking care of personal stuff. Nothing, no sourcing tomorrow. Just going out and doing stuff, spending time with, like, you know, family and my girl. So tomorrow will be a big chill day for me, but I'll be back at it Monday. I got Whatnot going on, and then we're gonna get out there and just see what else I can find. I'm not gonna be, you know, I'll be doing some sourcing still at Marshalls and Ross's and stuff like that that's around me, but it's the season right now to hit up these other stores, like the outlets and even regular retail stores, because they're still having things on sale right now too. You know, I share these things and say that because I know you guys know what's up with it, and if you don't, maybe that'll be some insight. And I know you guys all know, everybody in here, nobody low balls, right? If I tell you about something that I say, hey, I'm selling this for $45 and you can get it for this price, you can get it for $5. I tell you how to get it. I don't think anybody in here would go get that item and then go sell it for $10 and undercut me. Like, I don't think anybody would even go to $30. I think if I had it at $45, I think somebody else would come up and list it at $45 also, right? So if I have an audience that's like that, then that's why I'll share my information. But if I see that and somebody tells me, like, yeah, man, I followed the lead, man, and I'm on it too, and I see it, and you're over here taking the price, you're part of the problem, not the solution, man. It's not about lowballing, man. We want to drive the price at a fair or slightly over fair price, man. Not below and all this extra shit, man. But yeah, like I said before, bro, I'm about to get out of here. You guys have a good night. Be safe out there. Have a great rest of your weekend. Deuces.